Hi guys, today I am here to offer you a guide on the best drones of 2025, updated really a few months because there are also the big news among other things. There are drones, super technological but also cheap drones. The ranking with a drone that I had, and you can go to see also on TikTok, the DJI Neon I had in the combo version, but there is also the basic version starting from about 180, 190 euros. With this money, you can buy already a super technological drone with the ability to record in 4K 30 FPS. Of course, we do not have the stabilization on 3 axes, but only on 1 axis. But I assure you that the footage is fantastic. By the way, it has many automatic functions, i.e. we can take turn on the drone and use the follow mode or other modes without using the radio control, but it is also true that we can use the Avatar goggles or the controller that allows a review over a kilometer with the radio control with OcuSync technology becomes a real drone, and it is perfect in my opinion also because it weighs little and it is small. 135 grams, think a little. It is a drone of category less than 250 grams. We do not need even the license but only the insurance, of course. It still has its limitations because it has no obstacle sensor but only uses the camera. Another non-DJ drone definitely interesting under 250 grams is the Potenzia Atom, which records 4K video. But the big difference is that we have a 3-axis stabilization. It is obvious that I would always prefer to buy the DJ. But I still have to offer a non-subjective ranking. Because I am biased, but the Potenzia Atom, if it is really a great drone, highly regarded with over 30 minutes of battery life, and it is a drone that has a good reputation, also it has several technologies including the follow me that work with remarkable precision. The intuitive application is in Italian, and this product manages to reach a very high speed, on average 13-14 meters per second. It really offers outstanding footage for what it costs and is a good competitor to DJI. The sensor of this drone is 12 megapixel, and in addition the drone also has good wind resistance. In my opinion, it is worth evaluating if you don't want a DJI product. This one you see in the video is a real footage of James Abbott YouTuber that shows obviously what is the quality. Even when there is not full sun like the other products, I leave you the link in the description. Going up a notch, we find the DJI Mini4K, which although you find an interesting price around 300 euros now with a 1 CMOS sensor on 2.3 inches, also able to record at 4K in 30 FPS with 2x digital zoom, oula baby. But the advantage is that it has a bit rate of 100 megabits, so it's 4K video with a lot more information than the products. This translates into higher quality. The transmission system is really solid, and we have a stable video feed from our device up to miles away. We have features: quickshot drones, Helix, rocket, circle, boomerang, as we also see on DJI Neo, has a battery life of about 31 minutes and a weight less than 249 grams. If it can be found at a good price, it could be the ideal machine for those who do not have money to buy a superior product like the Mini3 Pro series. Mini4 Pro still having a really versatile drone, and the security of having a DJI application that in my opinion is the most reliable is the one with the most functions and updates that you can find. On the whole consumer drone segment, as you can see, the footage is really top notch, and we have a quality higher than the drones I showed you before with a small surcharge. Also, the quick shots are really interesting. However, I remind you to always watch out for obstacles. And this drone, as well as also the DJI Neo to the automatic return home function. Also, this, I had it, I did not bring it to you on YouTube, I did not bring it to you on TikTok as soon as it came out. It is the DJI Avatar 2. We are talking about a FPV drone. For those who don't know, it is a drone that is flown with goggles in first person, just as if we were flying ourselves. Was a product, the DJI Avatar 1, really interesting. With the 2, we had so many improvements. It offers a unique experience even for beginners in FPV who want to approach this world, since basically we have a stabilized flight thanks to a controller that we will literally move in the air really very easy and intuitive to use it. But the fact is that we have the possibility to upgrade to unlock it by going to be able to fly in IZACRO with the radio controller. That is a totally sport flight, not stabilized, where it takes a little experience. The transmission system is DJI OcuSync 4 and really allows you to push it very far, and the ability to record 10-bit in D-Log. It is a different drone from the classic ones. Don't expect a quiet drone, but a drone that is designed for other types of shooting, but also for pure fun. By the way, DJ Goggles 3 are also bought separately by FPV professionals for other drones, because we are talking about a product that has two micro LED screens with 1080p resolution refresh rate of 100 Hz and offer a truly remarkable real-time view. As I said, they can approach everyone, of course, maybe always do it safely at first with the DJI Motion 3. Which allows you to drive in a completely natural way thanks to the accelerometers inside. Inside going level for filming the DJI Mini3 Pro was a really top product. Now it has also dropped in price because however other models have come out, such as the Mini4 Pro that I own. Although I have not brought it to you in a video, I use it for my filming. The DJI Mini3 Pro is a really level product, always under 250 grams. The Mini3 Pro has the advantage of being able to rotate the camera 90 degrees and be able to do native filming for vertical social, among other things. We have a much higher sensor from 1 in 3 inches with a fixed focal aperture at 1.7, and dual native ISO technology allows you to have very professional recordings. Also, it takes 48 megapixel raw photos, and in the combo version we also have the remote control that you have seen that allows you not to use your phone but plug and play to turn on the product and go. Also, because we have a software inside just like it was a native app. In my opinion, it is essential to have the ability to record vertically, especially for those who also want to be content creators. Now the platforms of reference are just TikTok and Instagram. But it is also a drone for classic filmmakers, in quotes, want to record in 16 noni. But if you want information, let me know. It is too complete to describe it here, not to bore you. I also talk about Overair. I had the X1, I still have it. This is the version Pro Max, and it is a particular drone since it is among the smallest on the market. With this performance, it is practically a pocket cameraman that weighs only 125 grams, and the Pro Max version has like a level sensor. It allows you to record in 2.7K at 30 FPS with a 32 GB internal memory, but this is a drone that should not be seen as the ones I have shown you so far. It is really a drone that is very, very smart. Designed to mash a button, start the mode, and make it start. This one you see in the video are all automatic features like orbit that goes around us, circle rocket, follow me track, and they are designed for people who want to power up the drone, walk in the wilderness, in a desert, in the snow, or otherwise do a sport type activity without the thought of flying the drone. That, for example, already the Overair X1 that had allowed to do so many things, that is to unlock so many quick shot automatic functions that the DJ dreams of. In fact, I am bringing you a video of difference between the X1 and the DJI Neo, where I show that actually Overair is much smarter on some types of shots. So here we have a product that is not the classic drone, but a drone designed for those who want automatic functions. Obviously, I recommend you see some detailed reviews. We come to the Mini4 Pro that I have, and that I use for my rallies because I am a car enthusiast. I use for my adventures. I use pretty much everywhere because, in my opinion, currently is the best drone for filming around. The Mini3 Pro obviously didn't have all the sensors for obstacles, while here we have a drone that is complete and records in 4K at 100 FPS, even for slow motion. Also here we have the vertical function. Basically it is a super upgrade of the Mini3 Pro in the combo version that I have with 3 batteries. It is really killer. think that the transmission system promises up to 20 kilometers, obviously without obstacles, is a drone that you can use in automatic modes, but by the way also in areas and wooded where there are trees, because he really is equipped with sensors everywhere, 360 degrees. This will allow you to exploit really some crazy killer things. And the functions in automatic are really top here. We have a product that costs a lot. In the combo version you get even something more than 1,000 euros. We got to the top, Mavic 3 Pro. Mavic 3 Pro is a product that, to call it a drone, is almost reductive here on the Mavic series. We go up to the cinematic level. We no longer have the Mini Pro, which is a quality product but thought much more pocket friendly. But we have a product that does not want to give up anything, with even slightly higher prices, the Mavic 3 Pro. Although now the 4 came out of the 4, which is monstrous. It has a 3 camera system, revolutionary and still worth it. I put it in this ranking because maybe coming out the new model, the 3 Pro now, can be at a really interesting price. Think the main camera is a masterpiece. It is a 4/3 CMOS sensor signed by the legendary Hasselblad. The sensor compared to the other precisely sensors we have seen so far is huge and has a depth of images out of the ordinary. In fact, it records with a color fidelity absurd, even if you had to set 4K, even if he allows you to record up to 5.1K 50 FPS and allows you to do it in DC format, 4K a film format at 120 FPS. Also possible to use it in slow motion. Here we have a variable aperture, f2.8 to f11. And so this is really a much higher but also more complex product than what we've seen, just as if you were shooting with a professional SLR. And most importantly, it allows 10-bit log recording. Capturing 1 billion colors allows you to do really a lot of post-production, obviously at 3 camera, because the other one, for example, an average one that has a sensor on 1.13 inches smaller, but an optical zoom at 3, to think how absurd a drone in flight allows to use another camera, i.e. 7 per optical zoom and 28 per hybrid zoom. Useful for shooting from a distance without disturbing animals or architectural elements, not to forget also the claimed autonomy of 43 minutes. Maximum transmission system, DJ housing 3+, and homodirectional obstacle system, along with the 5.0 pass system that not only limits obstacles but automatically calculates a smooth trajectory to get around it. Something we don't see on the Mini series or other smaller products. The Mavic 3 Pro, despite the fact that the 4 Pro came out, which is monstrous, is a really still super tech drone in 2025. And finally we have the holy monster, the Mavic 4 Pro, still with a 3 camera system at 7, but now with a 4/3 100 megapixel main sensor. We are talking about something monstrous. I have seen videos, I have not been able to try it yet. But it is something really shocking out of the ordinary. Just see the footage of this drone with that of the previous Mavic 3 Pro or with other competitors, and we have a drone that really outstanding. Also here we have a drone that on the main camera takes advantage of the maximum quality. But we also have lens sheets, a medium camera of 2 of 5 70mm with 48 megapixel sensor, always quad buyer, so 12 mepi real tele lens of 6 for 168mm with another 50 megapixel sensor, this time 1 in 1.5 inch. At the video level we have the ability to record in 6K at 60 FPS, while for slow motion 4K 120. DJI claim autonomy, hearing say up to 51 minutes of actual flight time and 35 with strong wind. The maximum speed reached by the Mavic 4 Pro, which is a drone for filming, so not a sports drone, is 97 kilometers per hour, and the gimbal infinity. To a rotation of 440 degrees, obvious is not infinite but defined, so for the wide range, of course, there's also creator combo version, which allows you to record video in 422 rather than 420 based on the 64 gigabyte internal memory, or creator greater combo with a 512 SSD. We also have improvements on the leading obstacle detection system, which is definitely an evolution compared to the Mavic 3 Pro, which was already perfect but not a revolution. Obviously here we have a drone weight of 1065 grams, so beware that. Here it officially falls under the C2 class marking. So a basic license at 1 to 3 is not enough, but it is mandatory a license of category higher, like 2, is a drone, however designed for professionals, for those who are approaching, however want a lot of quality. But a drone, let's say entry level, can evaluate the Mini3 Pro, Mini4 Pro. Who wants instead a sports drone can evaluate the DJI Avatar 2. For any doubtful question, write a comment below. For now, the ranking is over. A greeting to all and see you next time.